It's currently 6 o'clock. We left home at like, what, 5-ish?
5:17.
5:17-ish. We got up at like 4:30. Out of bed at like 5. But my wonderful girlfriend and I were heading up to State. And we're going to stop at Starbucks. Because got to get the little white girl on. So, see you guys when we get out.
Now let me give you guys a little bit of context on why I'm racing Irvine backwards. Now, this is the California State Championship race for K1 Speed. Now, in order to compete in this championship, you must have won your city championship. As you guys saw in the last couple of videos, I had finally won the state championship. This race is held to see the top 3 of each state on who will compete for nationals in Temecula, California at their outdoor circuit. This is my Q1 session, a little bit of a run of it, to be honest. I was able to go fastest overall in my session, and what I didn't know at the time is I had set the pole position for everyone here. And there's around 42 to 48 of us here for the adult class, which I didn't know at the time that I had set the pole, which is awesome. Unfortunately, in the second qualifier, I wasn't able to go any faster, but 3 people did, which set me P4 for the start. Now, only the top 9 are able to fight for that third, second, and first place position in order to move on to nationals. So to start 4th overall, obviously a little nervous creeping in, but I was right on the cusp, and I'll show you guys how it went.
So everyone's finished up their qualies. I'm currently sitting P4 overall, which is great. I have 3 people ahead of me, obviously. Only the top 9 only make it into like the main final. So I'm glad I'm 4th overall. I was 1st overall, so I can flex about that. But now we wait and see. So hopefully something good happens.
Before the start of the race, I was shaking, I was nervous, obviously very excited. As we're going to drop the green flag here and get away, I cut across down the inside to try to block off 5th place. And we're going to ride on George. George, thank you for letting me use your footage. Again, I really do appreciate it, as I'm the only one who did not have a camera, as GoPros were not allowed. I'm in the 41 cart, as you're going to see George try to dive up the inside, not able to complete the move. Maybe they run side by side through the chicane, a little bit of contact going on. I hold the 4th spot, which is still good, and the leaders and the podium positions are not far ahead, which is fantastic. We go into turn 1 as we head into the other little kind of hairpin, and I've closed the gap up nicely. And something you guys will see in this video later on is the 17 cart, who was in 2nd, had a very underperforming cart, and we end up getting stacked behind him. As I'm going to try to get a run down the inside for 3rd, we're going to go side by side through the straightaway, and you guys aren't going to see it, but I lock up going into turn 1 trying to get the move done, which I don't, but I'm still on the back bumper, which is very, very good. I have pace, which is nice to see. I had a very good cart. And we're going to go through towards the final corner, again trying to look for a move. I poke out wide, try to get down to the inside. I'm able to get down the inside a little bit, and the 19 is going to cover me off. Sorry, the 18. As we go for a ride with George, you're going to see we're going to get stacked up a little bit as I head down the inside of the 18, taking away that 3rd spot, that cutoff spot, as the 18 is going to send a huge dive bomb into the hairpin. We're going to cover him off. Honestly, you're not going to be able to see it, but I was a little bit annoyed. I was trying to see if we could all work together to get past him. As I get another bonk, you're going to see my helmet come up and my hand come up as I'm going to defend the insides, weaving around a little bit. The 18 is going to get a push from George here, and we're going to check up a little bit, trying to use the brake to get some rotation in the cart. You can see the 17 is running very, very defensive, as the 18 almost got a run down on the inside of me. I'm just trying to find some clean air, which was really difficult. I mean, the track's very short. We're running around 23 second lap time, as George is going to go up the inside and take away the 4th position spot and be on the tail end of this group. I'm trying to find a move around 17. He was a very good defender, and it was just very difficult to try to get a run on him, as you're going to see us pan through. through the straightaway here, and it's going to be really, really close. I'm going to try the outside again, and I kind of lock up, spin out a little, not spin, but drift out a little bit, trying to find my way through. He was very good on the brakes and very good defensively. We're going to try to find a run again, still not have enough, and George is right on my back bumper, right on it. And luckily, George, thank you for not killing me. There's plenty of times he could have killed me, as we're going to go up the inside, and we're going to get put into the wall as I lose the back end trying to come into the corner, and we're going to lose to 5th. Now, I did have the inside, and he did squeeze me all the way down to the wall. I knew he knew that I was there just by his driving actions. I think he just didn't want anyone to get past him. Obviously, I know that he had a really underperforming kart, and I think that's the reason he shoved me all the way down to the wall as I get done around the inside here. Honestly, no offense, Robert, it was a little bit of a dirty move. I know we're all racing for a national spot and 20 grand, so I kind of expected it to happen, but still very, very frustrating.
You have a dead car right there. Oh no, he's gonna get slammed.
As I'm able to clear the guy in 5th, I'm on the back end of George and the guy in 2nd. I'm going to try to push George through the guy in 2nd to try to get him ahead so I can get ahead of him, as I'm going to give George a shove as we head through the bottom. He gets another big bump from me trying to catch up to the 17 as they're going to head around the final corner and knocks into the 17 a little bit. George is going to try to round the outside of the 17. That speed isn't really working as I'm going to knock the 17 into George. I'm going to take away that 3rd spot that I rightfully deserve. George is going to fight back. We're going to head down into the hairpin, but I hold the inside, and I'm going to hold that 3rd place strong. We're coming up to the final lap here. George is on the back bumper of us, and I'm on the back bumper of the 17. I'm going to try to get down the inside. He's going to cover it off. George gives me a massive bump. We're heading down the straightaway, and George is going to drill into the back of the 17 here. As I'm going to hold the 17 as close as I can to the inside to try to hold it around the outside, George comes in with a dive bomb of the century and moves the 17 out of the way. Honestly, a really desperate move, but one that I don't knock him for trying. As you can tell, the crowd goes absolutely wild, and I do not blame them. That was the move of the race. I do apologize, George. The stewards did think it was too much of a bump, and they drop him from effectively 2nd back to 4th, out of national contention. I did enjoy this event quite a bit, and congratulations to everyone who was able to go. And it was just an experience that I enjoyed quite a bit. Now, let's get on to the celebrations, baby.
And it's done. State is finished here at California. And
I hand you your trophy, sir.
woo-hoo! P3. We make it into nationals. I never doubted myself. It was a tough race, but it was awesome. And George, I don't know if you're watching this. Sorry, dude.
Sorry, calamari.
So, I do apologize that it's all going to be in 3rd person. I didn't have a camera, but I hope you guys enjoy.
Before I end the video, I just want to say a massive shout out to my girlfriend, Maddie. She did an absolutely great time filming, and to stay with me for this event was fantastic. I enjoyed it quite a bit with her company. And I want to say thank you to George for letting me use his footage. And I just want to say thank you for K1 Speed for holding this event. I can't wait to show you guys what it will be like in April to compete at their outdoor track. And I really hope I can come away with a good result. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. On that, have a great day, everyone.